Well, with this, we're about to see how the quote-unquote original American Open Wheel Series in the ERL does their preseason test. Maintaining the ERL 02s, but now the electric versions. This is the ERL ChampCar World Series, Season 8, and the preseason test at Road America. Hello, and welcome back to Sparkplug Motorsport, and welcome back Remy LeBeau, driving the number 26 Team Ray Hall car with hand controls after his incident in Ontario that's left his legs effectively unusable when it comes to driving his car. You're looking at Chaos Andley, currently down in pit row for Sims 888 TGR. Impressed the team so much after his FG Series season. But the same could be said about his cousin Cam, driving the number 15 Target Chip Ganassi car, and Juan Villalobos driving the number 36. That's a very interesting lineup. They could be some very heavy hitters indeed. Team Green taking over the entirety of the Andretti outfit for this season. And with a brand new lineup, Kurogiri from Japan. That name seems kind of familiar. Driving the number 43 car. His teammate, Liam Stone's driving the 42. A Scottish-Italian driver, hoping to do quite well. But everyone's been wondering, after winning the final FG Series race ever, what is Landry Sakaholi going to do down at APC? Well, we're about to find out, surely, throughout the course of the season. Of course, Bentley and Remy LeBeau. Oh, that's Villalobos who was sliding into the wall and out of the test. Oh, dearie me, that's 3 cars already out of the preseason test. This is going to be the same track where we host the Unlimited as it was in Formula E. It was IndyCar, in fact, but Ahmed Celia, you saw there, flying out of his lap time. Jesus. Kurogiri's going on to his lap time. We're going to see the fastest cars, and it looks like a lot of the teams with some teething problems. Ooh. Oh! Oh, Liam Stone's got absolutely railed there. Vita Elves is out. Kurogiri is out. You know, this is a 16-minute preseason test, and I don't think any of the teams are gonna get any running in. Landre's going on to a lap here, but I don't think it will mean diddly. Please don't diddle. Vande Souza not on an outlap as rookie Jonas Schmidt unable to make his way through. I think that's the 2 Penske cars both out as Sakaholi has gone out. What is the point? Antonio Ponte next up, and we're going to run on board with the 94 here. He's already got front wing damage as he comes through the chicane. I think it's the fact that with a perfectly tuned car, you're going to be flying through like that. Ooh! And it's going to be impossible to keep the car railed, you know? Like, on the rails, that is. Landre's still out on track, which is good news if you're a Landre fan. Keep it held, Vande. A rookie from Brazil. I think we're not going to see a lot of lap times come in, guys. No one said a lap, in fact, so we're likely going to get a Noah's Ark formation for the 6th lap or so, ERL Unlimited. Is that Sakaholi coming in? Oh, no. Landro is out of the test. Yeah. Ponte sets the first lap time. 1:04. Yes, Vande is out there on a hot lap, but I don't think we're going to see anyone actually going fast throughout this entire thing at this stage. Because, well, you've seen it. With Dad's only having really 5 cars in this test, everyone else is wrecked. At the same part of the track, no less. I don't know what more I can really say other than try and run you through the drivers, I guess, because as it was for IndyCar, the calendar is already on the on the Sparkplug Motorsport YouTube channel. Iago's to good. on board with the rookie from Brazil, comes through the chicane. The line does go quite quick. He punches in the fastest first sector. I think some of the drivers out there learning that you don't need to go all that fast through the chicane. That does seem to be it. No ERS really needed through there, or maybe Sigurd just doesn't have any ERS to use. And I don't think you're gonna particularly need it. So in this relatively calm moment, I'm just gonna run you through the grid once he comes across the line and set his second fastest flying lap of the session, and it is the fastest time by 7 seconds over Antonio Ponte, and he'll be catching up to Juan de Sousa. He's got quite the filled up battery. So running you through your grid, Landro Zaccaroli and Capi Selaver driving for APC Motorsports. Then at Team Green, it's Liam Stones and Kurogiri. Juan de Sousa and Kimi Nyla will be driving for Dale Coyne Racing. And it's Chaos Andale, the Sims 888, partnered with Christian Bentley, driving for Sims 888. Makes his way through the chicane using the airs, and that is... yikes. Big oof, to say the least. Getting the car in the air there. Dragon Racing will be fielding the 12 and fighter Alves and Lam Fong in the 73, as they were before the split. In fact, I believe they're the only team to keep the same lineup before and after the split, which is insane. Team Penske with the 19 of Nick Leon. She's partnered by Nache Perez in the 95 car. Then it's Antonio Ponte and Joey Williamson driving for Grand Slam Racing. Chip Ganassi hosting Juan Villalobos and Tam Andale. Then it's Newman Haas's Hux Finucci and Hachai Cilia. Team Rahal with Remy LeBeau and Iago Sigurd. Then it's McLaren Racing as into the wall, and is that out of the test? Oh, it's a big slide for Fande in the wall, but he gets it going again. Good on him there. Great effort there. But at McLaren, it is Ahmed Celia and Neptune Grizzly. Grizzly a rookie, and then the rookies is continue with Trackhouse Racing. Spiker Peppo there in the 11, getting his lap time deleted. And Jonas Schmidt, his teammate. Juan de Sousa was on a flying lap there. Oh! Out of the test for Ponte. We've got 8 minutes on the clock. Do we think, as Spiker Peppo is now out, do we think that Sigurd and Fande will actually make it to the end? Well, in any case, Juan de Sousa comes down into the pits, having yet to set a representative time, as have most of the drivers. In fact, the only drivers who have set lap times are Ponte and Iago Sigurd. That's worrying. There's only 2 cars on the track now. So we're looking back with the 47 of Iago Sigurd. 47, by the way, only has 1 race win in the ERL. And technically, when that race was won, the driver wasn't even running with 47, because that was the A1GP. Lincro Ezra winning in Indianapolis. Sigurd's about to go on a flying lap, so we are going to stay on board with him and then swap over to Juan de Sousa should anything go wrong. Going through the final 2 corners then. Let's see how this goes. Iago Sigurd. Going through the opening kink. Through the 2, 3, 4 chicane. Using as much curb as you can. Now, this is the chicane where most of the issues occur, and two-wheeling his way into the wall. And for ChampCar, this is quite the embarrassment. This is quite the embarrassment indeed. In their first sessions away from IndyCar as a split series, their preseason test only has 1 car That isn't damaged at the 6-minute mark, and, well, that ends it. Bam! So, only 2 cars setting laps times there. We're just going to move on straight to the Unlimited, guys. There's going to be no ad break or anything. It's just bang, and we're there. Yeah, I told you it was going to be quick. We've made it for the Unlimited. Iago Sigurd on pole from Antonio Ponte and Jonas Schmidt. Then it's Spiker Peppo, Neptune Grizzly, Ahmed Cilia, and Remy LeBeau. Hachai Cilia starts 8th from Hutch Fanucci and Tam Andale. Then it's Juan Villalobos, Joey Williamson, and Nashe Perez. Nick Leon starts 14th from Christian Bentley and Chaos Andale. Then it's Vita Alves, Lam Fong, Kimi Nyla, and in 20th, Bande Souza. Kurogiri starts 21st from Liam Stones and Cappy Salavir with Landre Zakaholi at the back of the pack. Will we get anything representative from this? No. Are there yellow flags or full course cautions? No. We're about to go racing in the ChampCar Unlimited as we go green at Road America. That is quite the start there from Iago Sigurd off the line. Everyone holding 2x2 as they come into the chicane. Expect some sparks to fly as Ponte hopping over the curb there, but keeping it close with the Ray Hall man. Down through the chicane. And this is where it's going to kick off. My goodness me! Oh, holy shit! Oh, they're flying! Oh my god, there's been an abduction attempt, surely! Holy crap! How has Zakaholi made his way through it? Oh my god! Oh, wow. Well, that took out over half the field. Yeah. Racing, boys! Landre Zakaholi moving up into 6th place. Flies off the road, though. But keeps it out of the wall. That's some good news, at the very least. We need some of that. Iago Sigurd at the front of the pack with Hachai Cilia behind. 4 to go, but unlike IndyCar, I don't think we're going to make it to lap 4, let alone lap 6. Hachai Cilia in the 48 car gets close to the wall, but does take the lead. Sigurd takes it right back as Alves comes down into the pits. Oh, for the curbs, and ooh! Talk about giving them fuel and fire. Tam Andale doesn't even get close to the wall. There's Chaos Andale, her cousin, right behind him. Her, whatever, pronouns are bullshit anyway. That's a joke, please don't cancel me. Tam Andale in the 15 car, leading the pack from Chaos Andale and Kimi Nyla, the 67 car. I want to see 6-7s in chat. I want to see 6-7s in chat. If I don't see 6-7s in chat, I will be very mad with all of you. Everyone spam 6-7 every time I mention Kimi Nyla. Liam Stone's now coming into that very dangerous chicane. Surely we're not actually going to be racing at this configuration in the full season. Chaos Andale as we reach off race distance with the fastest lap and gets right past his cousin to take the lead. K versus T. And they don't use attack charge going through the chicane, so it should actually be the last lap where we see there's real big problems, or if anyone's seriously thinking of making passes. One for Lobos with that front wing damage. That's not good news at all, as the two Team Green drivers actually losing a lot of time out there, even after fixing up their front wings. Liam Stones with the fastest third sector of anybody. And I think we might see something good then from Vida coming through the chicane. Not using a lot of errors. Kimi Nyla not looking too quick there, coming down the hill, and you can say the same about Cappy Salavir and Landre Zakaholi. Cappy Salavir running through the juniors categories quite well. Tutored by the LeBeau family, gets past Landre Zakaholi to move up into 4th place. Chaos Andale in the 14 car at the front of the pack on lap 4 of 6. I don't want to see no more wrecking, as the 2 APC cars got close to touching. Thankfully they did not touch. Zakaholi in front of his teammate in the 77, closing up. Closing up. Looks to the outside, but dives to the inside to take fourth. That's a good move. But with so little cars in the race, in fact, it's only 9 out there, as Nyla gets a corner cut warning on his own, hit the wall, and Zakaholi getting a 5-second time penalty for track limits. Just don't abuse the curbs, gang. It's not that hard. As we go on to the penultimate lap, Anderley using up all of the battery. Haven't even had any time to mention the fact that not only have we gone all electric, but you would have known that already, compared to when the ERL 02s ran in Formula E, these cars, quite a bit beefier in terms of the electrical output. We should be close to 380 kilometers per hour down the straights. Nyla even without the downforce. Oh, what's happened to the 2 APC cars? I think they just both collectively decided to have a tea party in the wall or something, because they are both out. As we're on the penultimate lap, Nyla's still struggling with that wing damage. And we're seeing very fast wear on the soft compound tires here. And oh! The Anderleys come together! Not like that. They both have an incident in the wall. Chaos still leads. Nyla moves up into second, but Tam Anderley there got real up close and personal with the wall now, didn't she? Chaos Anderley about to go on to the final lap, and with that wing damage, that's going to make that chicane a lot more treacherous. But hopefully they can all make it through. It leaves us with 7 cars in 6 laps. And Anderley's been doing a 5-second tap to cutting corners. Of course he has. Pushing the limits as much as he can. Tam Anderley getting a corner cut warning as well. Close to the wall and out! Is that out for Nyla? No, it isn't. Is it out for Anderley? Oh, just about. Still in this for both of them. That's just... This track is treacherous! Bam! Out goes Villalobos. And, oh, big slide there for Liam Stones. As the race leader, Chaos Anderley, is out, which puts Kimi Nyla at the front of the pack. And should Tam Anderley stay within that 5-second gap, the most chaotic 6-lap races that we've ever run in the ERL, that's going to be the win for Kimi Nyla in the 6-7 car. Well, it would have been if it weren't for the 5-second time penalties. Stones given a track limits warning. Tam Anderley will take the victory in the Unlimited, where the only thing that had no limits were these 24 cars on the wall in terms of how close they could get. Only 5 finishes at the checkered flag. What was the point? Here's the podium. Don't know why we've got it, but it certainly is a podium of all time. Anderley winning for what it's worth from Nyla and Alves. Then it's Stones and Kurogiri with everyone else unable to see the checkered flag, and that is all I can be bothered to cover. I'm sorry guys, but this was absolutely abysmal in terms of driving standards. Yikes. We'll see you guys next time then when the ERL returns for the Formula E preseason test.